Though we are in the Easter Triduum, we are in the Corona time, lockdown era, and many things come to our mind during these days, not of Easter, not of Lent, not of Maundy Thursday, but many things of the Corona. And today we remember three things in the church on this day. Birthday of love, the real love, serving love, birthday of Eucharist, Mass, and the birthday of priesthood. And I like to bring to these 3 points with the 3 events that are taking place in the Corona time. I have a few points on the Corona which I will relate to these 3 points of love, Eucharist, and priesthood. I have a stick here to put the points there on the stick there. During the Corona season, we were talking about washing hands. Probably this was the first thing that we heard when the Corona came. Wash your hands well with soap. Sanitize your hand. Now, we are so much worried about washing hands. But for us Christians, washing the feet, much more meaningful, much more significant, much more important than washing hands alone. And that's why Jesus showed the example of washing the feet, and by which he showed the serving love. Washing the feet, not normally done by any person, never by a teacher or a master or a rabbi. It was always done by a servant. And Jesus takes the role of the servant. Jesus takes the role of a servant and washed the feet of the disciples and set an example for all of us to be a servant. To be a servant today is tough. We like to be served, but rarely we serve others. We do this service with utmost humility. Jesus did that. If God can come to the level of a servant, I think we should do it. And that is the greatest level of love. Today we all talk about love. Pope Benedict XVI says, love is the only word in the all languages, especially English, most of the time abused, misused, and overused. All of us misuse, abuse, and overuse. So, what is real love? This is real love. Becoming a servant, taking the role of a servant, and serve the least and the lost. Today in the Corona time, many are lost. There are many least people. Daily wages, daily workers, people on the street, people who are suffering. So let us think of them, remember them today on this day. Second thing, in the Corona time, we heard about was social distancing. We were told to keep a space, distance from each other. But we Christians are not socially distant. These days we may be physically distant, but we are socially connected, socially together. And who showed this example of socially together, being with us, being part of us till the end of the world? Jesus, by instituting Eucharist. By instituting Eucharist, the Mass today, he was ever present with us. This was Jesus' way of being present with us. Eucharist. He becomes a nearer God, and his name becomes truly reality. Emmanuel, God with us. It was not God with us 2,000 years back. This God is same God is with us on this altar during this Mass by instituting the Eucharist. And we are grateful to this God being with us even now. And today is the birthday of Eucharist. And the third thing we heard about Corona time, Corona warriors. We think of nurses, doctors, health workers, and those who are police, the government workers, and NGO workers, and those people who sacrifice their health and work for the health of others. Coronavirus. And today is birthday of another type of warriors in the church. Priesthood. They are another Christ, alter Christus. And they are not made priests for themselves. I am a priest, but I am not priest for myself. I did not become priest to serve myself. I am for you. I am for others. No priest for himself. So we are warriors. We are the selfless workers in the church and society. Please to remember all the priests today. A priest is the one who brings Jesus into this altar. If there is no priesthood, there is no mass. If there is no mass, there is no tabernacle. There is no Jesus in the church. So let us be grateful to all this today. Take away the priest, you will take away Jesus. Take away Jesus, there is no church and blessed sacrament. And there will be evil in the world. So please do pray today for the priests, and let us be part of this mass. We know that we can't receive communion as we were doing before, but at least let us do the spiritual communion today and be part of it. And let us express our love and service in whatever way we can. The day is the birthday of this love and service, and be available in what way, at least through prayer, to all those people who are serving today and sacrificing their health today.